Great lights, big city, and a brand new companion. How's it going, everybody? My name is Ace Streamline, and welcome back to Xenoblade Chronicles X Definitive Edition. As you can see, I got Prince Gajar with me right now. I haven't properly given him a skill yet, but for the time being, I'm letting him borrow that Harasavel skill back there that's level 60. Technically, I bought it for myself as an alternative, but I figured, why not just let him borrow it? Yeah, I call it Afterburn. I was going for Afterburner, but I can only put in 10-letter names at max. Bit of a bummer. But yeah, I've been doing some research on this version of the game, and apparently if I want the last two party members... it sounded like there was a car out there or something, or maybe a motorbike. Oh, that's not important. So yeah, if I want those last two party members right there, one of them is Mia, who I kept seeing before. If I want her, I need to beat Chapter 11. And if I want to beat, if I want to get that last one, I need to get as far as beating Chapter 13, Act 1. Don't know who the character is, though. It's one of the 4 new ones. But, yeah. Thing is, I want to make sure that I can get every character's affinity up. That way I don't have too much trouble with that. So, I can't say I'll be doing too many more side quests. But, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go ahead and just do Chapter 11. That way I can have access to getting Mia. Plus, I will do one of the affinity missions. For this video, at least. And there's a whole lot more stuff out there, too. Like, well, eventually I am going to do the duel that's over here. However, in Caldros, there is something new here. That of being a brand new affinity mission. Yep, this was never in the original Lionhearted. But I have to complete Chapter 12 first. And that was originally the ending for this game. Well, somewhat. Now we have a brand new Chapter 13, so... Yeah, I think if I ever get to the point where I get as far as, like, beating a third of Chapter 13 and having access to more content from this game, I'm definitely going to backtrack and do everything. But, yeah, my original plan was to get all the side quests and affinity missions done before doing Chapter 12. But I guess I'll just be doing a set number of the affinity missions now. Stuff like that. Yeah, it's all up to me. But guaranteed I do plan on doing every single side quest and affinity mission. So... yeah, I'm gonna keep Gajar on me right now, given the fact that his affinity needs to go up. Eventually I do want the same kind of saber that he has, which he currently does not have equipped. Camera was a little awkward there. But yeah. How about we just go ahead and do Chapter 11? Plus, yeah, I've been stockpiling more money. If I need better weapons for Elma, Lynn, and Gajarg, I'll consider doing so. Hold on. 9 lives affinity mission and complete boot camp affinity mission. Let's take a look. Let's see. Not those. Oh, there's boot camp. Have I done 9 lives already? Let's take a look. Oh, wrong thing. Okay. In terms of name... I've done 9 lives already. Okay. So that's good, but I still haven't done boot camp, and I need to do boot camp before I can do the next mission. Figures. Alright, let's get to it then. Yeah, I guess I gotta do a little something before I start Chapter 11. Typical. I want to have access to more of what this game has to offer, thank you very much. Hey, Liesel. Believe it was this one or the other one. Nope. Need to beat Chapter 11 before I do that one. Alright, let's see what boot camp is. Yep. Apparently just needed enough affinity for Gwin, which I've obviously already done that. Alright. Outfitter's test hanger must not be in use. Alright. I accept the mission, as I am required to do this one.
Colonel, and everyone's here with you. Perfect.
Why do I feel like we're about to be asked for a favor?
No. I mean, yes.
Gwyn has desperate and pleading look on face. Let Tatsu guess. Gwyn is dying of hunger and want Lindley to make big dessert for us.
Not even close, Shorty.
Well, if you're in a place like this...
Combat related.
Exactly. I need to get stronger. Be a better soldier.
Come on, Gwyn, you're plenty tough already.
But I need to be tougher. I'm still nowhere near Leon's level.
Who's Leon?
Now I get it. Alright, so how can we help? You're looking for some advice?
Yes, ma'am.
Before we can say anything useful, we'll need to get a feel for your current abilities. Let's start with a round of mock combat.
What? But you'll mop the floor with me.
It's an exercise, Gwyn. It's not about winning.
Exactly. Now get ready.
Well, all right. I'll give it my best, ma'am.
And track.
Did they see us?
Engage
All
it!
over.
Lay down some fire!
Let's see him
You
shoot
got
on
it.
this.
Fire, Chronicles!
Hook the fuse. First grenade. Starfall blade. Now we're getting there. Clean up.
Sorry about that, Gwyn. You were outnumbered.
It's no use. My weapons just don't pack enough punch. I need better gear.
No, I'll say that.
Well, yeah, stronger weapons make stronger soldiers. It's just math.
It's just wrong is what it is.
Hmm? How do you mean?
Lynn, what are your thoughts on what we just saw?
Well,
No, be honest, please.
okay, well, it sort of felt like your weapons were using you instead of the other way around.
They were using me?
Yeah, don't take this the wrong way, but we mechanics have a little saying. Even the fanciest, most high-tech tools are useless in the hands of an amateur.
I think that sums it up perfectly. You don't need a more powerful weapon. You just need more skill handling them. Without the fundamentals in place, even a magical wonder gun would be wasted on you.
Start with the basics, huh? I never thought of that.
We'll begin with some simple drills. Hold on a second. I have the perfect tool for this.
Ma'am, yes, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am.
Alright. Guess I gotta talk to him.
Man, this is it.
Let's see. Oh, I just gotta purchase a soldier assault rifle. Okay. So much stuff to do. But I would prefer having access to a specified skill before I actually try to do everything. Of course, that requires having to beat the original final boss. Guess I got tons of money. Yep. Soldier assault rifle. Kinda wish I could directly transport myself inside the hangar. Yeah, pizza sounds good right about now. Yeah, I still remember that time I was doing Bose's affinity mission, and I got stuck on that tough boss inside of that lava cave. If I never beaten it, every mission would have looked like that for a long time. Hey, don't close on me! Here's your weapon, as lackluster as it may be.
Wait, seriously? This thing?
So you remember it.
How could I forget? This clunker's the first gun they hand enlistees. You really think this'll help?
Yes, and that's why I'm forbidding you from using any other weapon for now.
But this thing is just...
Elma chose it for you, Gwyn. She must have a reason.
Right. Sorry. Thank you, Colonel. I'll try it out and see how it goes.
Good. In fact, I just got orders for some new missions, so why don't we go give them a try?
Guess I gotta track at least one of them.
Huh? 3 missions? Right this second?
Stow the chatter, soldier, and move out!
Ma'am, yes, ma'am!
I'll mutter.
Yes, Elma is even harsher drill sergeant than Mustache Man.
This is nothing. The Colonel had quite the reputation back in the Corps.
I said move your feet, not your mouth!
Ma'am! Yes, ma'am!
Who's running an engine out there? Oh well. I think I might actually need Gwyn on these missions. Stands to reason, though, he clearly does not have a skill, so... Well, he's the one with the soldier assault rifle, so I'll keep him on my team for now. Still, I've been meaning to give him a skill anyway. Same goes for Irina, and a couple others. Prince Gajar can continue to borrow Afterburner until I get him a proper skill. So, let's see. Jeez, is someone working a motor? Fudge. Not like something major is going on right now, but, well, I'm about to transition soon anyway. Not armor. Sorry. Yep. Skill for Gwyn. Just need to color it properly. And I also did want to buy one for Irina for a while, so I'll go ahead and buy one for her. I'll just send this one to the hangar. And I need to stockpile money again, of course. But give me some time to do some coloring. Alright, and done. Here we have Gwyn's skill, finally, called Bulkhead. Yeah, eventually I will do weapon customization and everything, but, well, I also gave Irina her skill. Where is she? Oh no, did I just pass by her? Doggone it. Oh no, she's down there. My bad. Here is Irina's skill, Intercept. So I had to give her, like, a dark purplish color one. I mean, she's kind of wearing a darkish, purple anyway by default. And I earned some material tickets while I was busy. Cool. Always a good thing. Okay. So... Yep, Primordia. And another mission right there. I could probably just cheese this the same way I did last time with that lackluster weapon that I'd used back in Sylvalum. Yeah, been here before. Always easier to travel alongside a Skell. Just gotta fight Suids. Doesn't matter how I fight them, though, as long as I start out being on foot.
Open fire! Follow Got him in sight!
Nice.
Fire!
Switch in and
My
do some
skill!
damage.
Okay, here comes the pain! Magnum edge!
Now, my turn.
Get out of my way! Slash!
Shadow
Nailed
strike.
it! Break out those guns! Let's see him chew on this! You ready?
Slice. Flicker.
Aura up! Now it's your turn!
Yep, that counts.
We can do this!
I'm going in. Use melee attacks.
From my Skell.
Furious blast!
Slice. Flicker. Side slash.
One down, 2 to go. Oops. Got the attention of more bugs.
Nice. Move in and do some damage.
Okay, here comes the pain! This team never loses!
Nice work.
Cool. Alright. Let's track that other mission. Oops. Gotta start like this.
Open fire! Follow me!
Target and
Furious blast!
Oh. Attack. Are you angry that I decide to attack your young?
Like this! Behold the blade of justice!
Fire.
Offensive stance! Here's a good spot. Open fire!
Cover fire.
Shadow strike.
This team never loses!
Target neutralized. Returning to standby.
What are you doing?
Open fire! Follow me!
Target and
Furious blast!
Hit him again for me.
Switching to my skill! On it! Take
Fire.
this! Magnum edge! Behold the blade of justice! Okay,
Executioner.
they like this!
2 down, 1 to go.
Rising flame!
Side
This
slash.
team never loses!
I guess that's that.
It pays to have awesome firepower. One more mission. Oh, it's down there. I could fly there, but I'll save some fuel. Hold on, something's kind of blocking my computer screen. Minimize that, please. Okay, that's better. Just want to make sure that I'm still capturing everything like I should be. I guess the reason why I didn't get that treasure is because it's one of those advanced ones. Oh, yeah. Okay. Every time that happens, I mark it like this. If it's the right hexagon. Nah, kind of in between. But more along the lines of this one. Up here. Suid, huh? I wonder, is that suit around here that I can fight? Possibly get this segment recon done? Yep, there it is. It's level 49, but hey, I've got a lot of firepower on me. I should be able to take it down.
It didn't have to be like this.
Behold the blink! First in, first away! Attack them close!
Hey, hold still!
You wish. Crippling the target. You wish.
Bullseye! Got him! Lay down some cover fire!
You got it.
Let's see him chew on this! Who's next? None dare stand against us!
Such an arrogant ganglion.
Meteor launcher!
Target locked.
Watch me let him
Nice. Move in and do some damage.
Fire!
Okay, here comes the
Crippling
pain!
the target. Follow up.
This!
You wish.
Segment recon complete.
Start running!
Move in and keep the rhythm going.
Take this!
Yeah, how about I shut your mouth up, prone scum?
Start run! Here's a good spot! Open fire! Get out of the way!
And I got the attention of another one.
Target locked. You're mine. Nice. Move in and do some damage.
Okay, here comes the pain!
Move in and keep the rhythm going.
Get the attention of another one.
Got him! Move in and attack! Okay, here comes the pain!
It's kind of funny how I can attack them even if they're in buildings.
Combat.
Don't worry, I'm all over this.
That's the attention. Move in and keep the rhythm going.
Firing all round!
Never loses. I guess that's that.
Yes, it is, finally. Now I gotta destroy that one properly. At least I got that tyrant out of the way. Will you land, please?
Open fire! Follow me! Furious
Execution.
blast!
Shadow strike.
Rise my skill!
Side slash.
Magnum edge!
Light.
Offensive stance!
Final back to the deck.
Get out of our way!
Move in and keep the rhythm going.
Take this!
Scream edge.
Who's next? None dare stand against us! Let's like this! Start running! Rising flame!
Sliding.
Meteor launcher!
Shadow strike.
Burst grenade!
All 3 missions complete. Finally. And the attention of more ganglion scum. Forge your skulls.
Roger that! Intercepting with my scout!
Now, scale.
Close in and clean up! I guess that's that.
Of course. In any case, let's take to the skies. Yeah, it'd be faster if I just fast travel there. Good deal.
Well, how do you feel after slinging that weapon around?
I think I... Could I ask for another round, ma'am?
You got it. Get ready.
So how is this gonna go exactly?
They've seen us.
This is unfair.
Let's see him chew on this. Blast of fury!
Yeah, that was just unfair. I couldn't help it. Sorry.
How did that feel?
Pretty good, judging by the look on his face.
Yeah. Thank you so much, Colonel. Now I know to focus on the fundamentals. I remember now. Leon used to stay late and just drill on the basics for hours and hours.
So, who is this Leon anyway?
He was my best friend.
Leon was Irina's younger brother, Lynn. He didn't make it on board the White Whale.
Oh, Gwyn. I'm so sorry.
No, it's fine. It's just, he was my hero, you know? Always looking out for me. And Irina always looked so happy when he was around. I always envied that. And him. That's why I want to be just like him.
Yeah, I'll lecture.
He's right. We can't have you settling for good enough.
Wow. Now we've got 2 drill sergeants.
You're right. I shouldn't settle for being like him or anyone else. Time stopped for Leon back on Earth, but my clock's still ticking. I should focus on the best me that I can be. I realize that now. In fact, who knows? Maybe I'll even surpass Leon someday. When that day comes, I want a rematch, okay?
Of course. I wouldn't miss it.
Still, from the looks of things, that's a long way off. If you want to be strong enough to protect Irina, that is.
What? How did you even...
Oh, come on. It's written all over your face. You get these puppy dog eyes every time you talk about her.
If even Lynn's calling you out on this, I'd say you should take note of it.
Guess it's more than just my combat skills that need work.
Alright. Got boot camp done. That means I can do chapter 11 now. In which case, yes, I still have time for that. Alright. Let's put Prince Gajarg back on the team. Who'da thunk it? Frickin' Rothian on my team. Yeah, there was one other affinity mission I wanted to do after chapter 11, but that's probably gonna have to wait until the next video. There's just so much to do. I can't put it all in one place. It's better to segment it than to make it too long of a video. Yep. I've already done exploration of Cauldros. I've done 9 lives and boot camp just now. So, yep, let's do this. Now, fair warning, this chapter is going to get kind of heavy.
So, what should I whip up today?
Well, I've done all the options. But, yeah, either one of these you choose right here, it's gonna end up being the same result with her obsession. So, it doesn't matter which one you choose.
Alright, you got it.
Yeah, either way, she starts pouring seasonings on Tatsu while he's inside that pot. You're so obsessed, Lynn. Seriously. Or should I say demented?
We need you in the hangar, now!
Commander?
It's Lau. Hey, get away from that! Elma, get your butts over here!
What was that all about? Did I hear him talking to Lau?
Whatever it was, it didn't sound very good. We'd better get to the hangar ASAP.
Chapter 11 begins. I'll be on that brand new chapter soon. Alright. Restricted hangar entrance. That's where they put the Vita initially until the Ganglion took it back. Slugging traitor. You just had to resort to this, didn't you?
Boy, have you lost your mind! You know damn well what that data means to us, to our entire race!
Of course I do. It means an end to this giant lie. I've been waiting a long time for this.
Commander, what's going on?
Ask Lau. We caught him stealing a data terminal with classified intel.
Stealing intel?
Explain yourself, Lau.
You should have let me die that day, Elma. You knew the truth. That I was a Ganglion spy.
What?
I had my suspicions, but I didn't want to believe it.
Your mistake. And it'll cost you. The data and your newest skell, the Prog Ares. The Ganglion will appreciate the gift.
Boy, I am gonna kick your ass so hard, your real body will feel it.
Not if you value your precious data.
Wow! What the hell's going on here?
Oh, look at this. The whole gang's coming out to say goodbye.
What the hell, Lau?
Hold your fire. He's got the only copy of that data on his MIM.
Damn it! A little insurance policy. Sorry, Doug.
You'd betray all your friends? Your entire species?
Well, I'm no big fan of theirs, believe me. The talking cats or that giant leech. But the Ganglion and I share a common goal.
And that is?
Think about it, Doug. You know the answer.
The hell I do. You've lost it, man.
Yeah.
Yeah. I lost it all. Goodbye.
Lau!
Biggest mistake of your life, Lau. Packs some real power. In fact, that's the skill I want. But I gotta beat Chapter 12 first. Unless the rules might have been changed, I don't know.
Alright, what exactly happened back there?
Welp. You all know how Frontier Nav uses the White Whale's trajectory data to simulate potential crash scenarios. Then cross-checks it with our probes to narrow down possible lifehold coordinates. Well, all that work paid off. We finally got enough probes in the ground to accomplish what we've been trying to do. In other words, we can isolate every possible landing zone and scan them to find the lifehold core.
What?
Oh-ho!
Are you certain?
That's what the eggheads tell me.
Tatsu-do dance of discovery!
So what are we waiting for?
Yeah, it's because of Lau.
Lau? I don't get it.
I think I do.
That's right. He took the terminal that was analyzing the data, And deleted all the backups for good measure.
Well, can it be redone?
We already started over. But the coordinates were calculated from a massive amount of accumulated data. Redoing all the work we did up until this point could take weeks, if not more.
Which means the life hold would run out of time first, and then... poof.
Bingo.
Then we have no choice.
We have to find Lao and recover that terminal.
For now, let's assume he's headed for that ganglion stronghold we heard about north of Sylvalum. We'll need to hurry.
I just hope that Gajarg guy was telling the truth.
He's right there!
Everything is riding on this mission. Don't screw it up.
Not much time left.
That goddamn good for nothing. What the hell is he after?
Problem is, Lao is not thinking rationally as to why he suffered losses. But yeah, if I want to have access to more of what this game has to offer, I gotta continue the mainline story. So be it. Yep, here instantly.
This reading. It's the Prague Aries. This puts its signature in the middle of the large chamber on the other side of this structure.
You think we found Lao then?
He can't be far. Let's go.
Okay. I have no idea how to open this.
From the inside.
All right. Let's look around and see if we spot another entrance.
How about door up over there?
Yep, it's our only option. Yeah, my skills are gonna have to sit for now. But if you excuse me a minute, I'd like to give my current party members some upgrades for their arts. Done and done, in terms of weapons at least. Oh, no. Blah! Skills and arts is what I meant to say, not weapons. However, I do plan on at least making sure that the team that I'm going in with on Chapter 12 will have fully upgraded arts and some really good weapons. For the time being, though, we need to take these guys down.
Phenomena! First in, first to win. Attack
Now, my turn. Hey, you can do it.
Nice work.
Executioner. That's going. Move in and keep the rhythm going. On it.
Take this!
Chumps.
That's how you take. You can do it.
Subterfuge!
Slide. Flicker.
Scream!
Proves that you're just chumps. Weak chumps who are idiots.
Victory is ours!
You stood in my path. Bear me no ill will.
Yep. Apparently now they got an alarm going off. And they're not even paying attention because my level is too high. Sucks to be them. What? Am I too strong for you? weaklings. No sense wasting time on them if they're not even gonna put up a fight. Ganglion weapons hanger, huh? Oh, I can open it? There's an elevator here that I can summon. Well, what about the treasures that I'm finding? Fudge. I have no choice but to fight.
Okay, here comes the pain.
You got
See
it.
him chew on this.
Move in and keep the rhythm going.
Woo!
Starfall blade.
Move in and keep the rhythm going.
What if I could? Okay, now I can. Darn it.
Melee attack.
Okay, comes the pain.
Now it's my turn.
Let's see him chew on this.
Ether Blast.
Okay, come
Speak for yourselves.
Primer.
Proves that you're arrogant. What if I could? Serves you all right. And yet another elevator. Both lead to the same place, so... I'm wondering how I get those treasures, though. That's the advantage with being a powerful, strong level. You can get through things easier.
Into the
Darn it!
open fire.
No choice.
Move in and keep the rhythm going.
On it. Take this. Starfall rondo. Starfall blade.
Primer. Move in and do some damage. Fire carnival.
What if I could?
Okay, comes the pain.
I must recover.
Starfall blade. Don't let up. Keep firing.
Exit now. Melee attacks.
Okay, here comes the pain.
Yeah.
Okay, here comes the pain. Beam barrage. This team never loses.
That all? On.
Taken down. Oh, there's one of the treasures over there. And another one over there. Good. Maybe I was supposed to go up the other elevator. This one just led to a different room. Or maybe I should have gone up there. Finally made it to the other side of where that door was. That alarm is annoying. Once again. We have no choice but to battle.
Somehow I knew something like this was going to happen.
The clock's ticking. Take it down quickly.
Stand together.
We should weaken them just to be safe.
You got it.
Fire!
Oh, you gotta do it first. Okay.
Slide back. Move in and keep the rhythm going.
On it. Take this. Yes. Now get in close.
Now it's
Beam for all!
Don't let up. Keep firing. Galactic coming for you.
We're on top of this now.
Woo!
Executioner.
Well, that wasn't a challenge. I can still just barely hear the alarm.
What do you think it is?
Part of a machine?
Silly friends, it obviously keyed to big door from before.
I actually think he's right.
Okay. Wow. This way we can ride our skells in.
Exactly.
About time, too. It's good to be equipped with ground gear, but I obviously love being in my skell most of the time. Nothing wrong with getting some heavier firepower. Just need to figure out how to get those 2 treasures. Should be on this level. There's one right there. Maybe it was with that other elevator, I don't know. Yeah, they make it look like there's a pathway there, but I didn't see anything when I was in there. Let me try that other elevator that was on the right side first, before I do anything. Just kind of hoping that tyrant doesn't appear again. Yeah, I should have gone here first. Finally. How did I not see that? There we go. At last. So yeah, I believe I can take this off now.
It didn't have to be like
Darn it,
this.
I already fought you once.
Now that's how to evade. You can do it.
Screw the enemy, just fly away. course, I knew I could have cheesed it there, but I'm not going to bother right now. We have a mission to uphold. Still, I'm curious about something. Here in Caldros, did I get anything? Yes, I did. Awesome. So, yeah. 2 things in Caldros, 2 things in Primordia, and 3 things in Silvalum that I still have yet to discover. Probably even more in Chapter 13. Apparently I can't exit my skill on the elevator. Well, I can either fly or... No, I can't fly. Just activate it like that. Kinda awkward, but my party members will still be able to follow me. This has gone far enough, Lau. Yeah, this is where that large weapon that Risen Doggone we're using was stored before.
I expected no less from NLA's #1 team.
Lau!
The Ganglion really are afraid, you know. Even Luxar, their leader, trembles at the idea we might get our bodies back. That's why he had me stick around here, to keep you out of his tendrils.
You knew we had no choice. We had to chase after that stolen data terminal.
None of this will matter soon. Once they destroy the Lifehold core and all of us with it, this'll all be over.
You don't sound so excited anymore.
Of course I'm excited. Why wouldn't I be? We can finally stop living this goddamn lie. We'll all be free at last.
We'll all be dead, Lau. How does that free anyone? Instead of reuniting with our real flesh and blood?
Wrong. We're already dead, Lynn. Our flesh and blood burned away with the earth.
Hint, hint, nudge, nudge.
Listen, Lau. We don't have time for a debate here. We came here for that terminal, and we're taking it back with us, whether you like it or not.
Of course. You wouldn't want to hear this, would you? Or have them hear it. Fair enough.
This ends now, Lau. Sooner or later, I'm gonna get that particular skill that you're using.
Let's go.
Let's take him down.
Let's see him chew on this.
That did it. Move on and keep all of them going.
Take this.
This is it.
Meteor launcher.
You wish.
I take it all on this, and I shut up.
Ah, the Avatar missile.
Do not dream of resisting.
You wish. That did it. Move on and keep the rhythm going.
Ah, the Vajra flail.
Target locked. You're mine.
I'm not missing this
Go
chance.
round.
You
Lay
wish.
down some cover fire.
What if I could? Gotta keep him pinned.
Do not dream of resisting. started.
Oh, please, you were losing. You're outnumbered.
This is wrong. Humanity should have died out along with the Earth. We should have let nature take its course and accepted our fate.
You don't believe that, Lau. If you did, you would have never volunteered to work on Project Exodus in the first place. Or on the White Whale's crew.
Well, I was a believer once. I honestly thought we could pull it off. I knew we couldn't save everyone, of course. Billions of people in that time frame? But a cross-section of races? Religions? Yes, it felt like all the usual politics disappeared. People from different countries had to come together. There was no other choice. This was survival. So I signed up.
So what happened?
It was all lies. If you weren't rich, or connected, or part of the First World elite, you got left to die on Earth.
What?
Oh, yes. The only reason people like you and me got on board the White Whale is because they could use our skills, exploit our talents. But everyone else? All those countless souls boxed up in your precious Lifehold core? The same elitist bastards that decided they're the only part of humanity worth saving.
No.
If you don't believe me, ask Elma.
I can't say I agreed with how all the passengers were chosen. But I hardly see how it justifies this madness. We were acting to save the human race. I never understood why humans separate themselves off. By race, by class, religion, country, age. As if it matters in the end. On a genetic level, the differences are insignificant.
No, not insignificant. Not to humans. But really, how could you understand, Elma? Sorry, but I won't let those bastards purge what made us human. I'll kill us all first.
Lau, look. I admit I had no idea about any of this. But killing what's left of us isn't going to solve anything. It's you playing God instead of them. How is that fair?
Don't talk to me about fair. Is it fair what happened to my wife and little girl?
Oh.
That's why I volunteered. I didn't sign up for Project Exodus because I wanted to save the human race. No. I signed up for Project Exodus because I wanted to save my family. We knew there were no guarantees we'd be chosen, of course. We promised each other we'd accept our fate either way. But at least, this way, we had a chance. We had something to hope for. Hope was all we asked for. But there was never any hope. Not really. The decision was already made. We just didn't know it yet. These scum deserve to die, Elma.
No one deserves to die, Lau.
Tell that to Charmaine. And Chenchi. Tell it to everyone we left back on Earth. And you knew they'd seal the fate of all those people. And then you lied. You lied about why no one could know who made it onto this ship until after launch.
The decision came down to saving a subset of humanity or total extinction. I stand by that decision, and I'd do it again. Enough talk. I don't expect you to agree with every decision that was made in the past. But I won't let you destroy humanity's future.
Fair enough. I don't expect you to agree either. That won't stop me.
Seriously, Lau. Your actions as they are now will not change anything.
Okay!
Crippling attack! Lay down the fire! Targeted strike!
I feel the fighting
You
power.
wish.
Now, into the prey!
Okay! Here comes the pain!
Three different skull types. Kinda cool.
Got him! Lay down some cover
Let's see him
fire!
chew on this! Meteor launcher!
That could have dented him.
Fire
Move in and keep the rhythm going.
How'd that
Target
miss?
locked.
Oh, he's
You're
invincible
mine,
right
you
now.
wish.
Crippling the target! Follow up!
Now! Meteor launcher!
Ah, not the invincibility again.
Do not
Got
dream
coming.
of resisting me. I take it all on this shot, and I shall not miss.
Nice. Crippling the target. Follow up. Engaging overdrive.
Time to blunt my skills to the blade.
That's the hint in him. Move in and keep the
Time
rhythm
to
going.
blunt my skills to the blade.
Target locked. You're mine.
I'm barely causing any damage.
Overdrive!
Gotcha. Crippling the target. Gotcha. That means it.
I'm not missing this
Move in and
chance.
keep the rhythm going.
Lay down some cover fire.
Target in sight.
Do not dream of
Nice.
resisting.
Move in and do some damage. You wish.
Okay, here comes the pain.
Please do some damage. Oh, it did.
Get out of our way.
Move in and keep the rhythm going. Target locked. You're mine.
This ends now.
On it. Take this.
Crippling the
I
target.
take it all on
Follow
this
up.
shot, and I shall not miss.
Nice work, Gajarg.
I won't let you win.
We just did, wow.
No more fighting, Lau, and no more excuses. The data.
Go ahead, Elma. Go ahead and shoot, if you're so sure of yourself. Just don't hit the terminal. So, what's it gonna be? The chest or the head? You've got a 50-50 chance. The fate of all humanity hanging in the balance. Gotta love those odds.
Or just shoot his leg.
So, what are you waiting for?
No, Elma, not like this!
Step aside, Lynn. If I can shut down his mem, there's still a good chance we can extract the data afterwards.
No, damn it, that's not even the point! We're all on the same side here!
Lynn's right. No good will come of this.
You.
You too?
Thank you. Elma, listen. I understand Lau's anger. I lost my family to an accident a long time ago. But if someone promised me a chance of saving them, and that was all a self-serving lie, who knows what I would do?
Lily.
It's disturbing, and corrupt, and disgusting, and yet, that's exactly what makes us human. Maybe we really should have been wiped out of existence. But then...
Lynn. The data terminal. Take it.
What? But Lau...
I'm abandoning my little crusade. Guess I'm just as corrupt as anyone else.
Lau,
I changed my mind.
changed your mind.
I thought this was about them, but somewhere along the way, it became about me. And about revenge.
It's over now.
So go. The Lifehold core has built-in auto defenses. It'll take them some time to destroy it. If you hurry, you might still make it in time.
He's right, there's no time to lose. Lynn, can you finish the analysis here?
It's technically possible, but without the full NLA mainframe working on it, it would take way too much time.
Then we have no choice. Let's get back to the city ASAP.
Lau too. Come back with us to New LA.
Yeah, right. As if I could ever set foot inside that city again.
It won't be like that. Not once everyone knows the facts, at least. They might not agree, but they will understand.
You're naive, Lynn. They lock me up and toss away the key. Or worse, a lot worse.
Maybe, but that's on you. You have a lot to answer to. So either way, we're taking you back with us.
I'd rather be shot.
Come on, Lau. Let's go home.
Fine, whatever. But there's no time to evac me. You go ahead.
But that's... Elma.
He's right, Lynn. Time is running out. We need to move. And fast.
All right, then. Lau, we'll send some medics for you, okay? Just stay put. Until then, you're not allowed to die, you hear me? I'll see you back in New LA.
Sure. Great, you got it. Now would you go already?
Okay.
The dog has to bark at the worst of times.
Tatsu will split special lunchbox with Lau. Because Lindley says Lau not allowed to die. So Lau stay alive for Lindley or else Tatsu kill him.
Not allowed to die. Of course I'm not. Even if I killed myself, I'd just wake up in a new Mim anyway. Charmaine, Chenchi, I'm so sorry, girls. It seems like Papa can't come to be with you just yet. Damn it. I'm sorry. You watch over each other until I get there.
Yeah, that was pretty heavy. Hey, got a new hologram. Alright. Plus, there was a certain location over in Silvalum I wanted to check real quick. Let's see. Thinking here. Yeah, it might be a couple more videos before I decide to do Chapter 12. Yeah, I did mention a cave before that I thought was in Primordia, but it turned out to be in, Noctilum. Yep, this is it.
We should
Kill these enemies first.
Get out of my way!
I have run them through.
Get out of my way!
Firing all round!
You wish!
Who's
Take it all on
next?
this time.
None can stand against us!
Nice work.
Time to swap these
Hold
skills.
the blade of
Crippling
death!
the target! Follow up!
It's one thing after another, isn't it?
I shall rouse your
Start running!
That made sense. Move in and keep the rhythm going. You wish!
Take this! Now, close in and clean up!
Nice work. Yeah, I'm not gonna try to fight that thing. No siree, not right now. I should have just teleported to the FN site. Yeah, this is a good place for gathering a buttload of materials. You eventually get overstocked to the point where you earn credits. However, I didn't get this before. That thing would apparently attack me if it saw me. But not if I was outside of my skills. Maybe I can grab this stuff even though it's a tyrant. Worth a shot. Wow. I didn't try to get those before, and I tried now and I succeed. It appears I avoided waking up a sleeping giant. Pretty impressive. Gather more materials. Okay, so. Oh, Frontier Nav came in. Cool. Alright, yeah, I got all the treasures here, so. Back to NLA it is. Alright, after this chapter's done, I'm gonna call it good. Then I have a, well, I don't know, maybe I'll do every affinity mission I can before I do chapter 12. Let's get her done. Hey, Vandam.
Tell me you got it.
Yes, sir.
Thank God. Let's get it analyzed.
Commander, hold on. Lau's still back at the Ganglion base in Caldros. He's seriously injured.
Yeah? And? What exactly are you getting at? I know you aren't suggesting we help that backstabbing bastard. He tried to kill you guys.
I am, but...
He's been through a lot, Commander. You know his story as well as anyone. When we signed off on Project Exodus, we knew there'd be cases like Lau. Potentially hundreds of them.
Yep.
Look at Irina. She's still struggling with losing her brother. But we moved forward anyway, for the greater good of mankind.
Irina didn't try to kill us. In fact, she's been doing everything she can to help further Blade's cause.
Are you sure?
Hmm?
According to Gwin, she's been acting strange. Reckless. Almost suicidal. He thinks maybe she wants to die.
It takes different forms, but it's coming from the same place as Lau. Of course, it's no excuse for what he's done, just putting it in perspective.
Fine. We'll bring him in.
Oh, thank you. Thank you so much, Commander.
I wouldn't get too excited about it. Especially after I break every bone in his body.
Oh, the irony.
It's going to take a bit to complete the analysis. Let's regroup at the barracks.
Here, here. And a storage probe as the reward. One more chapter and I can finally see what new content they put into this game story-wise. Looking forward to it. There we go. Information.
Listen.
Before I stop, though, I'd like to check some things. But yeah, once I currently have my party with the skilled weapons and ground gear that I would like them to have, then I'll do Chapter 12. And then after doing Chapter 13, Act 1, I plan on doing everything optional that I can. Let me just add some uranium on these guys. Oops. I swear, I may be able to hold a ton of uranium, but it still takes a while to come in. I'll get it in time. Oh, right. Of course. Need to beat Chapter 12. However, I do have a new storage probe. Curious though. Yeah, not quite sure, but I think more side missions did appear. But in any case, Frontier Nav. Let's see. Yeah, no new research probes. Put it there, it's plus 3,000. Same result there. Same result there. So... increased storage. Cool. It's a process. But hey, at least I've been preparing myself ahead of time. Oh yeah, I guess I have a lot of, oops. I didn't think a cutscene was gonna happen. Oh. Someone next to the barracks. So you are Ace. I have heard tales of your dealings with my kind. It is precisely because of your reputation for strength that I would ask you to meet with my master. It concerns a business proposal of a discreet nature. I ask that you come to the industrial district by night. I trust you understand the need for privacy. It's quite a lucrative offer. I assure you it will be well worth your time. Until then. Yeah, that's something for later. Alright, just doing a quick check here. We can see that Chapter 12 is available, but of course I'm not going to accept it right now. Progress requirements, all you need is a Scale Flight module. So in other words, you can't beat the game without it. It is essential that you get your Scale license and that you do the mission of Girl's Wings. However, there's also the fact that now I have a new party member available. And I know who it is. It's Mia. Help the rookie on their adventure, so... let's see. Most likely, I would have to go to Caldros and find her. Or it could be a mission that's around here. I don't know. Most likely I would have to go to Caldros and look for her, but I don't know where the heck she is. I never managed to get her on as a actual party member on the original version of this game. But yeah, I do know, like I said before, that last one cannot be obtained without completing Chapter 13, Act 1 first. That's gonna be a while. But hey, if I can beat that, I can have access to more cool stuff. But, like I said, I gotta call this part good for now. Do a proper save. Alright. That was heavy, but I'm glad I got through it. Not much more to go before I see the brand new chapter. Okay. Thank you guys very much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. God bless, and until next time, this is Ace Streamline, signing off.